Preseason is now behind us, and the Ravens have their eyes looking ahead to Week 1. Now, before completely turning the page, the Ravens do have a lingering item of training camp business, and that is trimming the roster to 53 players who are going to be on the team going into the regular season. Now, that process is currently underway. Teams have until 4 p.m. tomorrow to make that final roster cut down. The Ravens have parted ways with 7 players today. That list is wide receiver Dante Demas, defensive lineman Trey Botts and Kai Caesar, guard Jake Guidone, linebacker Kelly Sanders, and DBs Corey Mayfield and DeAndre Houston Carson. Now, some of these guys could certainly end up back here in Baltimore on the practice squad, but we're going to just have to wait and see how that plays out. This is a tricky time for NFL teams. There are lots of moving parts that you have to take into account. I think this is actually one of the tougher years when it comes to filling out and predicting the Ravens' 53-man roster, because the Ravens have lingering injury questions right now with key players like Marlon Humphrey and Tyus Bowser. That could affect how they build this roster as a whole. How many DBs do they need to carry into the regular season, for example? Do they keep 3 quarterbacks after a really strong preseason from Josh Johnson? Does undrafted rookie running back Keaton Mitchell make the team? How many offensive linemen do they need to keep? These are all difficult questions to answer. Another factor here is that DeCosta could be working the phone lines right now from multiple angles. Are there any players currently on the Ravens right now that may interest other teams around the league? In past years, the Ravens have dealt players, and that's a really nice way to recoup some value for a player who's not going to be on your 53, but another team really wants. The Ravens could also work that from the other angle, looking at other players who are around the league and calling teams to see if they would be interesting players who are on the bubble. We're going to get answers to all those questions over the course of the next 24 hours. And this is an emotional time in NFL team facilities. Some players have their careers come to an end, but on the flip side, you have other players who have their dreams come true. It really is a roller coaster, and we're going to keep you updated on all the latest information. Now, before I go today, I also want to make sure you saw that we announced we're celebrating our 25th season at M&T Bank Stadium during the home opener coming up on September 10th against the Texans. We also announced all the game day promotions that we're going to have throughout the season. You can get more information on all of that at BaltimoreRavens.com. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.